Had a lot of thoughts today, and didn't write them down, or not that I would write them down, but I didn't take a video. I didn't start a video and start talking about them, so I forgot them, which is a bummer. So, and that brought me to the thought of like action, and just doing things when you think of doing them, because that's the only time you can do them. Like, even if you bring them up later, it's not the same. And so that's really something I'd like to emphasize. And I've never been good at that. I've always been a procrastinator. And it doesn't have to be like that. Like, I had an experience a couple days ago, and I know there are a lot of people in my shoes, so this is some good advice. I took Vyvanse probably a year ago, and I don't even think I refilled my prescription. I think I only did it for I think I had 20 pills, and that was it. But that shit'll get you wired. But even then, it's not like you're just completely business. You still kind of have to lock in a little bit. But the other day, I never refilled my prescription because I've never been a big pharma guy. There's a lot of reasons for it. Politics, I don't really do that anymore. But basically, I just don't like pharmaceuticals, so I don't do them anymore. And I never refilled them. But recently, I got into this pretty, I've been dabbling with meditation for the last 2 years. I'm going to a meditation retreat here in 10 days. But I've been doing some meditation, and I got into a pretty deep meditative state 2 or 3 days ago. Deep, respectively, or what's the word? Relatively. Relatively deep. I'm not an experienced meditator at all. I'm not good at it. I'm a beginner. But I got into a pretty deep state where I was oh shit, I feel more aware than I usually do. And I just felt like I could do stuff. It felt like I was on Vyvanse, which for those of you who don't know, Vyvanse is like Adderall, except it's longer lasting. It felt like I was on Vyvanse in the sense that when I thought of something, I could just do it. When I'm on Vyvanse, I feel like texting everybody I know. If I think of somebody and I think of something I want to say to somebody, I just do it, right? Where usually it's oh, maybe not, I'm not going to do that, blah, blah, blah. You just get all these thoughts and then you never end up doing it. But so in that regard, I was in this state where it's things just felt easy. It didn't feel like I had to run up a hill in order to do the smallest thing, which is usually how it feels. I barely ever get anything really done in a day because I just sit there on my phone, and then it's once I get stuck in my phone, then it's oh, I gotta fucking drag myself out of this hole to do anything. So, and I wasn't I meditated for maybe 20 minutes, probably not even that. And it's just the act of doing that, and it'll benefit you so much in the hours after that. But the actual act of getting yourself out of that awareness, out of that low level of awareness, is so hard. So I've had that experience, and then I just don't go back to it in the days that are after. You wake up, it's a new day, you're stuck at the bottom of the trench again. And, you gotta doing that one thing. You can make so many excuses for not doing your meditations. Oh, it's a bad day. Oh, I woke up late, XYZ. And then you just don't do it, and you go through your day a zombie again. So persistence is something that I definitely need to work on. And that's something, just getting those negative voices out of your head and realizing that those, you don't have to entertain it, I think is really the only way to work past that. Those little voices, you just give into them without even noticing, and it's you accept them as an absolute truth. And it's no. So yeah, that's been on my mind. But on a pretty cool, I was taking a walk earlier. I was doing hill sprints. So I was doing another take before this one, and the sun was setting. It looked really nice out, but I had to redo it. Trust me, I wouldn't have redone it unless it was absolutely necessary. I try to first take all of these, and it's been working out pretty well, actually. I feel like I'm getting into the flow, a lot easier, which is really, all that it is. I mean, if you can get in the flow, that's really what I'm trying to work on here, is like, the 3 a.m. and 2 a.m. thoughts that you get where like you're just in the zone. Those are the only times I really get that. And it's, whatever it is, I know other people have that as well. So whatever it is about being alone in your room with nobody else watching at 2 a.m. that creates that allows for those thoughts to come out and that mental state to come out. I want to unlock that and like my daily waking consciousness and my daily life. And that won't come without effort. Nothing will, which is annoying for somebody like me because I like to be lazy if I can help it. And so it's been very easy to think that, things will just change, things just come naturally. You don't really because I was doing that a lot, like in the beginning of my, probably freshman, sophomore year of college. I wasn't fully bought into like the David Goggins mentality, but it was like that, where it's like, you just got to thug it out and just do it, even if you don't enjoy it, and just like, there's a level of that you have to have. Like you have to do it and not enjoy it, but you will enjoy it. Like the things, for example, with meditation, like the point of meditation is to get into a state of consciousness where you can enjoy the things that you're doing, whereas like the David Goggins mindset is like, you're never going to enjoy it. Just do it. And it's like, I don't know. That's not how that works, at least in my head. But regardless, like you have to put effort in and you have to put some work in. Yeah. I'm at 7 minutes. I don't need to hit 10 minutes. I have no reason to, but I'm going to sit here. I think 10 minutes would probably be good, like a good gauge. Not that I'm making money off this, but just like as a goals thing, Yeah, I'm trying to do box jumps today as well. I don't know if I'll be able to with the amount of sunlight I'm going to have though. I don't know. No, that's an excuse. I could put the backyard light on. I just have to find something to jump off of. Yeah. It's also, I don't really have thoughts in my head. A lot of this is like, I said this in my first video, but like I'm really treating this like my journal. So a lot of this is just going to be me talking to myself because I don't really talk to myself in the regular day. Like that's not how my mind works. So this is kind of just like I don't know, this has been good for that too. Yeah. I'm stopping it there. Fuck the 10-minute thing. I have nothing to talk about.